Farmer Jeff Sawicki here with Vital Mission Farm, and I'm starting a new challenge today. This is what I call the whole bird cut up part out challenge. And basically what we are going to do is we're going to take a whole bird that we raise right here on the farm, and we're going to break it down into the respective parts. I'm going to start off, set the bar, and then I want to see how fast you can do it. And I'm going to be calling people out in this video. I'm going to be challenging them and see if you can beat my mark. So here we go. All right, in this video, I'm going to show you how to break down an entire bird. It's a lot cheaper to buy a whole bird, either be that a chicken or a duck or a turkey, whatever it is, and then break it down to parts. And sometimes it's easier to cook if you just want to do the breast or you just want to do the legs and save the breast or the wings for another night. So it's more economical, and it's pretty simple to do. I guess it's intimidating when you've never broken one down from a whole bird before, but I'm going to show you how to do it. Here we've got two ducks. The first one I'm going to walk through slowly and explain the process, and then the second one I'm going to try and do for speed and see how quickly we can do it. So I've got this whole duck. It's on its backside, so the breasts are facing up. I like to start with the feet, so I bend them back, and you see there's a knuckle there. You want to cut right in between that joint. There's like a mountain, a valley, and then another mountain, and those little mountains are the knuckle. And that's in between the joint. So you just put your knife in the valley and cut through. Same thing on this one, put your knife in the valley between those bones, and it cuts right through. So you see how the knife was stuck. I was a little too low. I moved it up and it went right through. You never want to cut through the bone if you can help it. Not only does it, is your knife not going to go through bone, but it dulls it every time you touch bone. So cutting through the joints, there's just a tendon there. So all these cuts will be just in the flesh, the tissue, or the joint. So what I do next is I flip it over and I take the wings off. And I do that by just pulling the wing up, away from the body, cutting down here, kind of in the armpit area. And then, again, it's a matter of finding that joint. So there's a joint where this connects. So this bone, the wing bone, connects to the, shoulder, body there, and that bone right there. You want to cut in between those bones, that tendon, and cut it right off. Same thing on this side. Cut through that tendon. The wing comes off. So the next thing we'll do is we'll do the legs. So I flip it back over so it's on its back, breast facing up. And these leg quarters, I'm separating the drumstick and thigh from the body cavity. You can see these breasts, there's kind of a natural crease where the thigh meets the body. That's kind of where you want to cut. So you're going to put your knife here and cut down. Okay, I flip it over, holding that same cut, and then following it along the backbone. Here is where the leg bone meets the body. There's a joint there. We're cutting around that, separating it. Follow your knife all the way down the body until it's off. Same thing on the other side. There's that crease. And cut straight down, but you're not going to go all the way through. You're cutting in between the rib cage and the thigh. We're going to flip it over once we started that cut. Finish it. I'm going to bring it around the body here. Start working it towards the posterior end of the bird. There's that that bone right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's probably not the best angle. There's that bone right there. So I'm just kind of popping this joint out with my hand, cutting around that joint, following my knife blade down the backbone. And there's our leg quarter, thigh, and drumstick. So now all we have left is the breasts. So in the breast, you have what is called the keel, which is a bone that goes down the middle. I'll make two cuts, one on either side of the keel. All the way down to the bone, to the rib cage there. Then there's a bone right here on these ducks, so I just make a little cut up here around the neck to free it from the neck bone, the collarbone there, on both sides. Okay, so you see I've kind of cut a Y shape. Now we just have to take the breast off the bone, and I start at the top, get this free, And I'll hold the muscle tissue away from the rest of the bird and just let it hang. And it's kind of like filleting a fish. You're just cutting this breast meat off the bird. And when you hold it up like this by the skin or by the muscle, you kind of let the weight of gravity do the work for you. So I'll show you again on this side. Once I get it started, I'll kind of grab this breast and hold it up and let the weight of the bird just kind of hang and fall and do a lot of the work for me. It's kind of pulling that muscle tissue and separating the breast from the cavity. And then I can just follow it along, and as I cut the meat away from the bone, the bird just kind of falls away. Just like that. So that's it. It's pretty simple. Now we're going to try another little trick here, and I'm going to see how fast I can do it. I saw a video on YouTube. This guy it's like Japanese guy, his professional chef was cutting up chickens, a whole chicken in like 16 seconds or something crazy. I'm not at that level, but after you've been doing a lot of them, you can get quicker. So we're going to give this one a shot, see how quickly we can do it.
But first, conditioning.
Zero. All good. There we go. Next leg. Down. Separate from the body. Off. Rest. And on one side, and on the other side. Don't want to lose any of this good meat. Done. Where are we at? Just under a minute. Is that 56 seconds? So it's not too hard. Once you get practice and you've tried this stuff for a while, you get better and better. But hope that was helpful. There's the finished product, and yeah, good luck. So as I said, I'm going to be calling some people out in this video. I'd love to see what you guys can do, see if you can beat my time of 56 seconds. Justin Rhodes, you've been an inspiration, all your videos and homesteading and everything you've taught with your knowledge of cooking food. I'd love to see if you could beat that time. The Stony Ridge Farmer, I've been following you for some time. You put out some great content as far as farming. I know you can cut up some birds. John Siskovich, you put out some great stuff as far as farming and marketing. I'd love to see you tackle this challenge and see if you can beat the 56 seconds. The Fit Farmer, Mike Dickinson. Mike, I know you're in good shape. I know you're training for this. I know you get ready and amped up for this challenge. Let's see what you can do. Richard Perkins, you have some great stuff out there, really innovative as far as a regenerative agriculture field, and I've been following a lot of your stuff for a period of time. So if you want to take a crack at it, let's go. And last but not least, Daniel Salatin, Joel, you guys at Polyface Farms, all you guys, I know you guys process a lot of birds. You're kind of the reason, inspiration why I got started in farming, and learned a lot from watching your stuff and learning from you. So yeah, love to see if you can smoke this challenge. So here's the bar, 56 seconds. Let's see if you can beat it.